Cows are considered sacred. If hamburgers are a regular part of your diet, you will need to make some adjustment before visiting India. Cows are protected by their own set of rules in the constitution, making killing a cow a crime even on crowded city streets. Cows have the liberty to roam where they please without fear of being harassed by humans. India is the wettest inhabited place on earth. Meghalaya village has won the Guinness World Record title for the wettest place on earth with about 11,873 milliliters of rain annually. The monsoon season lasts 6 months. India has over 30,000 mosques and over 2 million Hindu temples. Get ready to be awed and amazed by all the stunning architectures India has to offer. About 15% of India's population is Muslim. The mosques across the country range from small village buildings to immense famous ones like the Mecca Masjid in Hyderabad or the Jama Masjid in New Delhi. The same can be said about India's Hindu temple, which surpassed 10 million to serve the 79.8% of India's Hindu population. Just the holy city of Varanasi has over 23,000 temples. It is safe to say India is the land of temples. Chenab Bridge is the highest rail bridge in the world. Not all of India's famous monuments are religious. The jaw-dropping bridge spanning the Chenab River in Jammu is 1,178 feet above the water. If you are afraid of heights, you might want to skip this one. Rajasthan has a temple of rats. The animals wonders of India continue, although rats might not be the first species you think of the worship. There is a temple in Rajasthan decided to rat. Thousands of rats call the temple's home, making it one of the country's most unique attractions. Many pilgrims visit the temples every year on their own religious journeys. Some make sure to be respectful of local customs when visiting. You can drive on the world's highest motorable road at over 19,300 feet. The Ladakh road is the highest motorable road in the world. Home of mysterious skeleton lake, located in the Himalayas at about 16,470 feet. The glacial Lake Roopkund has become famous for the human skeletons found in the lake and surrounding areas. It is thought that the skeletons are the remains of people from the 19th century who perished during severe hailstorm. The popular game snake and ladders originate in India, now sold across the world, sometimes adapted to suits and ladders. Broad game trace its roots back to India. It was first created to teach morals and lessons about karmas in a way that young children would understand and remember. India was the first country to mine diamonds. From the 4th century BC, for around 1000 years in India was the only source of diamond in the world. The original diamonds were found in the Krishna River Delta. In the 18th century, more diamond deposits were discovered in Brazil and soon after in South Africa, adding to the market of diamond. Hinduism is the oldest religion in the world, and it's not a true polytheism, with documents dating back as early as 5500 BCE. Hinduism is considered as the oldest religion in the world. There is not a known founder of Hinduism, and no one cared to know who started Hinduism, since Hinduism is a way of life. Currently, Hinduism is the third largest religion in the world, serving more than 1 billion people. Regarding gods, Hinduism is not a pure polytheism. Hindu believe in one god, Brahma, who is manifested in thousands of other gods. Along with Brahma as the main god, two other gods make up the Trimurti. Brahma is the creator of the universe. Vishnu is the preserver of the universe, and Shiva destroyed the world to recreate it. It is up to each Hindu to decide which god they worship. And here's another fun fact about Hinduism. The number 108 is the most scared number of Hindus. It is the ratio of the sun's distance from Earth to the sun diameter, as well as the ratio of moon's distance from Earth to the moon's diameter. India has 22 recognized languages. The numerous languages spoken across India include Santali, Kashmiri, Bengali, Tamil, and Urdu. However, the official languages are English and Hindi. India also has the world's second largest population of English speakers. First is the United States. Since most Indians speak their own religious languages as well as English for easier communication, Sanskrit is considered the oldest language in the world, the mother of all languages. Every Hindu book is written in Sanskrit, and it is said that Sanskrit is the languages of the demigods. Ranked the second most populous country in the world, second only to China, India has roughly 1.37 billion people, and the number keeps climbing. It's estimated that by the year 2050, India will have surpassed China to become the most populated country in the world. Most Indians eat with only their fingers. It's customary in India to eat food with your fingers, including rice, sauce, meat, and vegetables. Some people argue that to truly enjoy an authentic Indian curries, it's a requirement to eat the dish with your hands. Don't be afraid to forgo the use of a fork, knife, and spoon while you are in India. Just watch how the locals do it and try fingers food out for yourself. A village with no locks and doors may be the safest on earth. The village of Shani Shingnapur is famous for not having a door or lock on a single house. Beyond that, there has not been a recording of a criminal act for almost 400 years. Many people think that the sheer vulnerability has created a neighborly trust between their residents, which has formed a protection stronger than a deadbolt or heavy gate. Indian food has become one of the most widespread cuisines in the world. From London to New York City, Indian food has spread across the world and continues to gain popularity. Many argue that authentic flavor and spice is lost in many of the restaurants outside of India itself. India has the highest population of vegetarians. It's estimated that between 15% and 30% of India's population follow a strict vegetarian diet, while many others will only consume fish and non-land animals. Vegetarianism is so widely spread that even Western food chains like KFC provide a vegetarian menu for restaurant patrons. There are a lot of holidays. In 2019, India recorded 26 official holidays, including Independence Day, Deepavali, Holi, and Christmas. The wide range of celebrations come from the fact that so many different cultural groups are blended in the Indian population, leading to a plethora of holidays and festivals. Holi is much more than a colorful powder festival. Holi is also known as the Festivals of Colors. It is the popular Hindu spring festival celebrated across India and Nepal. Holi name comes from Holika, the sister of the demon king Hiranyakashyap, and it signifies the victory of God over evil. It also marked the end of the winter seasons, welcoming the spring. While the festival is well known for its colorful powders, water also is a big part of the event, as many people use water balloons to engage in water fights with family and friends. Beyond being a national festival in India, these days Holi is celebrated by Hindus all over the world. The world's largest sundial is located in India. The town of Jaipur is home to the largest sundial in the world, which is a towering 27 meters, that is 90 feet tall. If that's not impressive enough, the sundial is constructed from beautiful polished stone to create an awe-inspiring work of architecture. The sundial has been listed as an UNESCO World Heritage Site. Every year, it attracts thousands of visitors who come to witness the shadow moving at about 6 centimeters per minute. The Taj Mahal is slowly changing colors. Perhaps the most iconic landmark in India. The majestic white walls of Taj Mahal are something almost every traveler dreams of seeing. However, due to pollution and contaminants in the air, the marble walls are slowly transforming from white into a yellow colors.